Okay, so today what we're going to be talking about is selling stereotypes. Our essential question we're going to answer is, how do we learn about stereotypes of boys and girls from the world around us? Our learning objectives are, students will be able to compare and contrast gender stereotypes, evaluate online media messages that convey gender stereotypes, and reflect on why gender stereotypes sometimes can be limiting. So, our warm-up is, first of all, while I'm talking, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you're walking into a baby's room. The room has blue walls. The blankets and pillows have trucks on them. The pictures on the walls have rocket ships. Do you think this room belongs to a baby boy or a baby girl? I would think it would belong to a baby boy. These are the kinds of things that boys like, right? Now I want you to describe to yourselves a room that belongs to a baby girl. My daughter, she likes things. She likes princesses, pink. She likes things with flowers and dolls, but she also likes trucks and cars too. So could girls also like trucks and rocket ships? Could boys like dolls? What do you think? I think it's quite possible that this happens because I have a son who likes to play sometimes. If my daughter is off playing baby dolls, he likes to join her and they play together. They play house. So we have to understand that sometimes we're told to like one thing but not really have to. So how did we learn the rules that boys play with cars and girls play with dolls? Well, first of all, we have, they come through different kinds of messages. A message is a communication of ideas or information. Now you're going to watch a short clip of a little girl talking to her dad about about the messages she sees around her. So I'm going to pause here. We're going to watch that video, and it's hard to understand, but just to get you an idea is that you might have to watch it again because it starts in mid-sentence with Riley.
Would it be fair for all the girls to buy princesses and all the boys to buy superheroes?
Well, why?
Because girls want superheroes and the boys want superheroes, and the girls want pink stuff, and the boys don't want pink stuff. Yeah.
Boys want both, but why did you think they do that?
Because the companies who make these try to trick the girls into buying the pink stuff instead of the stuff that boys want to buy, right?
Right, but you can buy either, right? And boys can buy either. If boys want to buy pink, they can buy pink, right?
Yeah, so then why do all the girls have to buy princesses? Some girls like superheroes, some girls like princesses.
Yeah,
some boy likes superheroes, some boy like princesses.
Absolutely,
So
you're absolutely right.
Why does all the girls have to buy pink stuff and all the boys have to buy different color stuff?
It's a good question, Riley.
Okay, so now that you've watched the video on Riley, what kinds of questions does Riley ask about the toys around her? Riley says, let's see, one of the things that she asks is she's trying to figure out why there's such a big difference between girl toys and boy toys. She wonders why companies think girls only want to buy toys that are pink or have to do with princesses, not superheroes. Then Riley also says that companies try to trick the girls into buying pink stuff. What do you think she means by this? Now, she probably thinks that, that things like toy companies and television shows send very powerful messages to kids about what is normal, popular, or desirable, both for girls and boys. So she's probably, thinking the companies push and think it's, oh, this is so pretty. The girls want it. They have girls playing My Little Pony and, you know, um, and how glittery and things like that. And the companies are tricking into people thinking it's for girls, which gets into the idea of a stereotype. So a stereotype is about an idea about a group of people that's not always true. A big, huge stereotype that we had was during 9/11, when we had Al-Qaeda that bombed the Twin Towers. Now, the stereotype was that all Muslims were bad because the people who bombed them were Muslim. So that was a big, huge stereotype that was wrong. So I want you guys to look at this, these two messages going on in these two pictures. These are two different websites. Basically, I did a screen capture. You see the Lego Hero Factory on the left under column A. Under column B, you see the Lego Friends. Now, which group, girls or boys, in the Lego Hero Factory site aimed at? What kinds of messages does it send about what this group is supposed to like and how they're supposed to act? Now, in this one, the Lego Hero Factory, of course, is probably targeted towards boys. It sends the message that boys are supposed to be heroes, that they like robots and outer space. The games on this site involve shooting, fighting, and creating comics. The colors on the site are dark and strong: red, blue, black, and gray. And then the robots pictured are big and powerful. So boys are supposed to be strong and heroic. Now look at the Lego Friends on the right. Okay, what do you think the Lego Friends site, who or which group is it aimed at? What kinds of messages does it send this group about what they're supposed to like and how they're supposed to act? For instance, it sends messages that girls are supposed to spend lots of time with friends. The girls on the site all look similar: big hair, big eyes, small noses, small waists, and skinny legs. The Lego Friends playset has girls build places such as cafes, beauty shops, and a veterinary office. The colors on the website are light and fresh: pink, purple, blue, green. There are hearts and butterflies and flower decorations. So why do you think these messages are stereotypes? It encourages them to recognize that while some girls are interested in hanging out with friends, beauty shops, decorating, and cupcakes, others aren't. Sarah, my daughter, does not. I bet you anything she'd prefer to sit here and build rockets. So some boys aren't interested in fighting robots or being strong. So I want you guys to understand, you don't always have to listen to the messages you get from online media or play only on certain sites. It's fine for girls and for boys to like all kinds of things. Okay, so look at this picture. As you can see, this was before we had this Lego ad. Comes from the 1980s. This was before Lego Friends were even available. This was in my generation. In fact, I played with these exact Lego Friends. Legos. There were no Lego Friends for Miss Catowitz to play with. Okay, so the advertisement shows a young boy and a girl standing next to each other. I want you to recognize that the ad focuses on being proud of your work instead of on differences between boys and girls. See, Lego toys build anything, especially pride. So you don't see any pink going on except for in her shirt, okay? And it looks like she built a truck of some sort. Riley's father, in the previous video, sends her a message that it's okay for boys and girls to like the same things. So, just like in this ad, it's okay for boys and girls to build with Legos. So what you're going to do, you're going to create a print advertisement for Lego that will appeal to both boys and girls. And I want you to think carefully about what messages you will send through your choices in wording and images. Your ad should include a heading, images, and captions. Just like there's a heading here, and then a heading here, and then images right here. And it says children can build whatever they imagine with new Lego Universal Building sets. The sets for little ones are designed to help build playful imagination. Okay? So then you're going to upload your ad. So what I would use, you can use just like the PowerPoint. I love PowerPoint for, you can add heading, you can add text. You can get pretty creative with PowerPoint. So after you're finished, you're going to go to My Big Campus. And then, let's see, hold on. Let me switch to different group. Okay, you're going to go to 5th grade media skills. You're going to go to schoolwork, and then as soon as it switches over, you'll see one that says selling stereotypes. Okay, that's where you're going to upload your document, and that is how you would submit your assignment this time. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. Good luck.